What's up, everybody? Thanks so much for watching this video, taking the time to come in here and check this out. Today we're going to do things a little bit different. Normally on Tech Tuesday we go in, we might look at software, we may do things like that, but today we're going to be looking specifically at microphones for podcasts or even stuff like we're doing right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple different microphones that I have from when I've done studio work, and I'm going to just jump in and do a little comparison. So let's jump in, let's roll that B-roll. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm just running straight. I'm running this microphone straight into my Behringer UMC 192, or it might be UMK 192. And I had just to have a gain set on there. I'm not even going to adjust the gains. I'm going to leave everything as is, okay? I might bring up the levels in post just a little bit if it's too low, because for instance, you're not going to require near as much gain on this condenser microphone as you would for, say, a dynamic microphone like the SM7B that we're going to be trying to look out a little bit later. So what we're going to look at first is we're going to look at the Sennheiser MK4. All right, and here's the microphone. So around $399, around 400 bucks with the shock mount, okay? I would recommend getting the shock mount, especially if you're going to be doing anything musically wise. It comes in handy as far as not picking up the room noise and things. So let's go ahead, and right now, as we're doing this test right now, we're actually using the microphone on the camera itself. Let's go right now, and we're going to switch over to the MK4. Here we go. Oh, all right, now we should be using the MK4 audio. So check that out and see what you think. I mean, how does it sound? The thing about this is a large diaphragm condenser, so you don't have to be right up on it, you know, and you should get pretty good audio. So, you know, even if I was to come all the way back here, at this point, you know, I'm about 3 foot away from that microphone, and I mean, it'll probably still do a pretty good job picking it up. So that is the Sennheiser MK4. Because it is such a sensitive microphone, it picks up the room really, really well. That can be a good thing, or that can be a really bad thing. If your room is not acoustically treated, you know, you can get a lot of reflections and things like that. In this room, I do have, you know, acoustic panels on the wall, so it is helping some, but I still don't really like the way that this microphone sounds in this room. Another thing, I've not tested it, it may not be an issue, but I have an infrared heater running in the floor about 4 feet away from this microphone. So I'm not sure if you can hear that or not, but this microphone would pick something like that up. So yeah, that's it. Let's move on to the next microphone. The microphone I'm going to talk about now is actually the microphone that's on the camera. It's actually a Rode Micro. I love that microphone. 99% of the vlogs that you hear from me is coming from that microphone. It's great. It's like 40 or 50 bucks, and it's, like I said, it's hard to beat. Let's look at that one real quick. Rode Micro. Yep, Rode video microphone. There it is, 58 bucks. Yeah, 58 bucks. It's hard to beat that for 58 bucks. I'm just going to be honest with you. Really, really hard to beat for 58 bucks. So there's that microphone. The pros of this microphone is it is super small, easily transportable. Throw it in your bag. It's really cool. It does a good job at picking up stuff, and it has a windscreen outside, so that really helps when you're out in the cold. It's really a necessity if you're going to do any type of vlogging outdoors at all. You really need a microphone like this. Cons, you know, it doesn't pick up great far away. But you know, it's what it is. It's the nature of the microphone, but it still does really good. Right now, you know, I'm about 2.5 feet away from this particular microphone. So I mean, it is what it is. So let's go ahead and jump in now to my favorite mic for podcast, quite possibly the best podcast microphone that's out there. Let's go ahead and jump in to the Shure SM7B. I will go ahead and say that we know that this microphone's gain is going to have to be brought way up because it is a dynamic microphone. It's not a condenser. It does not require 48 volts. So, you know, the gain will have to be higher on this microphone. Is that a bad thing? Well, not really. I mean, you know, if you run this thing through a preamp especially, man, it just comes to life. You know, so, you know, it's just something to expect when you are running a dynamic microphone like this. Now, one thing that we need to remember with this microphone is because it is a dynamic microphone, you're going to need to be up on it closer than you would with a condenser microphone. That's normal. That, you know, that will have to happen with this microphone, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. The pros of this microphone, the thing that I think makes this the best broadcast, the best podcast microphone, is the fact that regardless of what your room sounds like, this thing is going to do a great job of picking up your natural voice. It comes in super clear, comes in the way it's recorded, doesn't require a lot of EQ. It is what it is. But like I said, you will need to be up on this microphone, you know, to get the best results. The other cool things about this microphone that I love is if you look right here on the back of it, you can actually do a low cut on here, and I forget where the low cut is at. I want to say 80 hertz, maybe 60 hertz, maybe 100 hertz. I don't remember. I'll have to look that up. You can also boost the high end if you want to. Now, with the Sennheiser microphone that we looked at, and the majority of microphones, you don't have that option to do. But this you can, and it gives you a lot of control for the microphone. It's something really to consider. The cons of this microphone, because you do have to be right on it, you know, it's probably going to need to be in the shot if you're doing video. You know, it will be in the frame. It does need to be close to you. It is a larger microphone, you know, so it's pretty large, but I just love it. I love the way it looks. I love the way it feels. You know, it's got these cool adjustments on the side where you can kind of angle the microphone as you need it. It also, here's a pro, it also comes with a windscreen already on this thing. So that helps so much with the plosives and things like that. So lots and lots of benefit with going with the SM7B. So with that being said, what do I think is your best choice? For me, I would choose the SM7B all day long. Coming in at $3.99 on Amazon, and like I said, that's about the same thing that you're running with the MK4 or with a lot of other microphones. It's really, really hard to beat this microphone. It does great on males, it does great on female vocals, and it's just really hard to beat. So if I was buying a microphone specifically for a podcast, I would pick up the SM7B. Thanks so much, guys, for watching this video. I hope this has been helpful to you. Please leave a comment for me, like the video, and if it's something that you're into, smash that like button. We really appreciate it. But like I said, I hope to be doing more stuff like this in the future. I love anything audio, visual related, so I hope to be doing more. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next time.